Welcome to Tier Fun. I'm Andrew, your guide through Modern, and tonight is Halloween. I happen to be recording during prime Halloween hours. I've had some children come to my doors so far asking for candy. I almost forgot that it was factual Halloween because I celebrated mine on the weekend. So I whipped together like a little bowl of treats for the kiddos. Put on my Indiana Jones hat to be the most budget Indiana Jones ever, and I didn't have much candy, so I'm gonna be handing out bagels to children. Hope they don't mind if this candy runs out. There haven't been that many people show up, and I don't. It's been a bit since someone's showed up, so I think we're in the clear at this point. Anyways, let's get to magic. So I might pause, and you might hear a doorbell, and you might hear me do really bad Indiana Jones quotes at children who have no idea what I'm talking about. So I don't know, maybe that'll be fun. Anyways, tonight what I have for you is something fast, partially because I kind of want to get this recording done before any trick-or-treaters come, and also because fast is good in Modern. And this deck comes to you. It's a deck that was called Suicide Blue, and I think back then it might have, when it was Suicide, it also had Death Shadow, and I think that version still exists. I wanted to run the more base version, and I think this version still played fairly recently, isn't the word, consistently by one streamer on Twitch. I think she goes by the name, I think it's Holy Diva. I think that's her name. If not, I'm sorry to you, but I want to give credit to the person who popularized the deck, at least. Their list is basically card for card the same as mine, except I'm running Snapcaster instead of Visit Charm, one Bedlam Reveler over the 4th Enigma Drake, and I think I'm running a Braid and Biforce instead of 2 Shattering Sprees. I like Biforce better than Shattering Spree, just personal preference, and a Braid is not as good at destroying artifacts, but I haven't played this deck. I played it twice in practice before this, but I haven't played this deck, and so I don't know if we want access to a Braid or just have more flexibility. It's a flexible card, that's why I have it in here. They also are running Surgical Extraction. I prefer Ravenous Trap right now. 1 for budget reasons, 2 just for personal preference against graveyard decks. I'm also running a 2nd Bedlam Reveler in the side for matchups that have a whole lot of discard, basically. And I think their sideboard had some other card in it, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I'm also running Opt instead of Sleight of Hand. The reason being, I like instant speed with all these cards. It's all great. Also, I'm running Snapcaster, so another card to snap back on their turn is great. If I had to choose gun to the head, and this is kind of my gun to the head here, I would choose Opt over Sleight of Hand in most decks. Especially decks where instant speed is kind of good. The reason being is like, they're functionally the same cards from my perspective, at least, and you can hear me out and you can agree or disagree. But from my point of view, Serum Visions, you look at the top 2 cards and you get one of them. With Opt, you look at the top card whenever at instant speed, and you get to say yes or no to it. So basically, it's like it's functionally Sleight of Hand. If you think about it in terms of like the top card, you see, well, were you going to keep that card anyways? Then it doesn't even matter what the bottom card is. And if the bottom card was good, you would like to draw it next turn. I think that's my theory. In practice, I think especially in this deck, I don't know if it's going to change all that much, but I do like Opt. It's got synergies. You can flip a thing unsurprised. You can kill out of nowhere with a Killing Fiend. You can pump an Enigma Drake by surprise, and also pump an Reveler. Another reason I like Reveler, I was tempted to go up more, but I hadn't played the deck that much, so I haven't yet. But I've got my eye on adding more, is that it gives you another probably lethal threat that activates Team or Battle Rage. Basically just you play either one of these cards and Temur Battle Rage becomes live. And it's 8 damage just off of playing 1 Battle Rage, let alone if you have any other spell. Things that stuck out to me besides the 4 Disrupting Shoals or just 17 lands, but I think when you're running like 12 1-mana blue cantrips, I think it'll end up being all right. I'm not too worried about that. These Disrupting Shoals are kind of spicy. I think people were running 2, and then I think I saw a list with 3, and this one had 4. And I think the reason behind it is the same reason I was running it in Infect, is that 1 mana removal is the biggest threat to our deck. Path and push. We're kind of bolt proof because of mutagenic growth. Killing Fiend gets hit by it, but mutagenic growth counters it. So we're not too afraid of bolt, but path and push we don't want to see. So we have force of will for that, quote unquote. But you can also cast this card as long as you have a blue card in hand for free, and it won't counter the spell if it doesn't match the converted mana cost. So, say you need a spell to flip Thing in the Ice, but you're 1 spell behind. You don't have a free spell. Well, you can just pitch. You can pitch this. Like you can use it just to get up the spell counts for those cards. So that's like the hidden mode to Disrupting Shoal in this deck. And I kind of wanted to run Blood Moon main, but I felt like we were doing that a lot recently. But I do think it's just good in Modern right now, and I wanted to, but I want to test out the deck as basically the same as the list that's been performing for other people. They're also running for Spire Bluff Canals. That is 100% the best way to build this mana base. I threw in an extra Steam Vents and 2 more Sulfur Falls, and I think another Fetch. That's how I did it. It's budgetary reasons. I just didn't want to spend $30 on lands I don't have. In a 17 land deck, it's probably going to bite me in the butt. And obviously, even if you're playing this deck just to have fun, you should probably run Steam Vents, Spire Bluff Canal. But I'm banking on probability being on my side tonight on this All Hallows Eve. Oh, we got a person right there immediately. All right. Insert Indiana Jones quote. I think we keep this hand. We have 4 lands, which I think is 1 more than you ever want to see. But these 3 cards are good, and we can scry into the good stuff. We have 2 fetch lands as well. Okay. Mutagenic Growth is good. I think we're just going to Serum Visions here. Because they let on Mountain, I don't want to shock myself. And I think our lands... Ooh, Bolt and Response. Respect. Respect the game. Insert Indiana Jones quote here. Feel free to comment with all the topical Indiana Jones quotes I'm missing. Maybe he said something about Lightning Bolt one time. Marianne, that's a lightning bolt. Don't look at it, Marianne. Maybe that would have been a good one. And to all of you who've never seen Indiana Jones, apologies in advance for the 6 Indiana Jones quotes I can recall off the top of my head. Whoa, man, they really waiting here. This is a long time to wait for Serum Visions to resolve. So, I could have held off on the Serum Visions because for post Thing in the Ice, but I think it's all right. I really just want to look for something Temur Battle Rage. Oh boy, Amateur of Magic. We're all amateurs of Magic. Well, not all of us. Some of us are professionals of Magic. And to you, professionals of Magic, I say, insert Indiana Jones quote here. Okay, so since this is taking a bit, let's expand our mind past this moment. So not only are we looking for ways to flip this Thing in the Ice. Because this is a lead on Mountain play Lightning Bolt deck, Oh, okay. They had actually lost connection. I totally missed that. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good too. We are we're concerned for our life total, so we want to get this over with quickly. Mutagenic growth. I want to play to end the game. Keldon Marauders. So this is going to do 1 damage to us. Thankfully, we have a blocker. If you don't have a blocker, Keldon Marauders is actually a big bone zone. One-way ticket to the bone zone, and the only way out is 4 damage? Yeah, that doesn't sound good. We don't even have to play the Steam Vents, which is baller. I could have fetched another island. The reason I didn't is that I very much want to keep that land on the bottom as long as possible. Or both those lands on the bottom as long as possible. Which might only be next turn, but... So we get to block here. There's a non-zero chance we're dying because of this block. Or not we, the thing in the ice is dying. Okay, well they're trying to entice me not to block, but you know I'm blocking. Oh no! Woohoo! Okay, so they're going to try to bolt here. Shard Volley. So this is reading deal 2 life, counter target spell. Alright, because this is 3, 6. Oh no, it is 6. So I'll still die. That was almost embarrassing. Yep, that's fine, I guess. So, yeah, we have another thing. It's unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Here, this is a good opportunity to get that Steam Vents in untapped. I might have wanted to play Kiln Fiend there, but I think we're good. I think we're good just playing the thing. They're about to have 3 cards in hand. They only have 2 lands. I think 2 turns from now we can win. The problem is surviving that long. So we're going to play this Kiln Fiend. So let's see, if we played the Kiln Fiend, we'd have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 damage this turn. So that's not death. So I'm not too upset about waiting. And we'll be able to flip this thing. Whoop. Here I suppose I'm gonna opt, if I can opt into a Disrupting Shoal, that's pretty good. Bottom that. Peek. I suppose we could still peek into a Disrupting Shoal, and we're dead to bolt anyways. Really, don't want the Scry 2 to resolve in a burn deck when we're at 4. I suppose if we can counter this, it's actually quite good. Ah, dang. Alright, well, we played to our outs. Because I don't think they have a spell that does 4 damage. They have tons of spells that deal 2 or more. Let's see, if they top a single card, I'm taking that to mean we're dead. Top, that is 2 single cards. Some may call that double cards? Nah, it's not double cards. It is a single card, though. Shard Volley. Yep, targeting the face. Well, let's just press OK. We'll let them get their hard-earned victory rather than their hard-earned concession. So what's coming in here? Obviously Blood Moons. Insert Indiana Jones quote here. Not Blood Moons, it's a bad one. Reveler's probably a bit too slow. Shoal's alright. Not great. Maybe we do want Reveler. No, we probably don't. These mutagenic growths are good if they're going to try to target our bros, which they probably are. They probably... Maybe we do want more bolts and abrades and stuff. Just to get their Keldon Marauders and whatnotters. So, yeah, maybe we'll actually get rid of mutagenic growth here, as counterintuitive as that might seem at first. Reason being is that our life total is in peril, and I don't think they're only going to try to bolt our guys if they have multiple bolts, and this doesn't save from multiple bolts. Otherwise, they're just going to ignore them. I think I'd prefer bolts there, because they do have creatures that I would like to deal with. So this is a typical blue-red control hand. Yeah, I suppose we'll keep this. So here's where the Spire Bluff Canal would be phenomenal, because I'm going to shock here, because I want to hold open both. So that's 2 damage for the Spire Bluff. Let's make note of it. Make note of it somewhere. Perhaps you can make note of it in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That's bad. This is bad. This is badjokes.com right now. Bottom that. Pooh, okay. Well, we're just gonna slam old Kiln Fiendy. If they want to bolt it, they're welcome to. If not, we're threatening 3/6 bolt damage. Let's see if they bolt it, yeah. Well, I gained 3 life. But we were threatening 6, 12, 13 damage. That's pretty solid. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna jam the Enigma Drake here. I think that is correct. The old 3-mana 1/4 flyer. Draft All-Star. Constructed not quite star. Magma Jet face. How you scrying, opponent? Top. And come on. Bottom. Okay, if they topped, I would have just been like, why even run Magma Jet when you run that hot? Well, Spike, sure. Can't do nothing about that. So here, I like, well, what do I like? I suppose we have to win the game, so I like playing this. And leave open Bolt and Opt on their turn, and we're going to crack in for a big fat 1. Boom. Pretty sure the game's over at this point, right? You getting 1 damage from your 3-mana card? Yeah. I don't see how we lose now. Oh no, Skullcrack. So, at most they have 9 points of burn in their hand. Well, they could have had 12, but they just played a land. So we have to, I'd like to win next turn. I wonder if we can. This Opt has to get us something. Does a land do it? Bolt. Snap Bolt. No. It doesn't. So these are all 1 damage. So this is 1 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Not quite. Sure. Well, it looks like their hand is chock full of nuts. And by nuts, I mean burn spells. Is there 2 mana, 2 red, 4 damage burn? Oh, don't need that. I don't think there is. In this format, at least. Alright, so we can Snapcaster Opt to 2. No. I guess we're just gonna Bolt Battle Rage. Rawr. So it looks like... Oh, shh! We could be dead here because I'm dumb. I think they would have played it there if they had it, though. Obviously, I did not want to fetch there. I forgot I was at 4. That's a bit awkward. I kind of forgot that was going to happen. Sent me a message. I like that, they said. I do too. But that probably means something that might not be smug, but could be predicted as smug. Oh, I gotta do a response? Okay, yeah. Can't you just see your mono red opponent saying, I like that, and then bold in your face? Like, what? What's up? I can. Which is why I was afraid of that exact situation. Yeah, all these sideboard cards seem bad. These main deck cards seem a little bit better. They don't seem great, though. Love to draw some more interaction. Alright. Ask for interaction and ye shall receive. When Budget Indiana Jones asks, he gets. So we do have to fetch for a shock here. The cool thing about this deck is with all these 1-mana cantrips, the 17 lands really isn't a problem. And I really like low land modern decks, low land high cantrip decks. This deck's a little glass cannon-y for my tastes, but I really do like the fact that you can run 17 lands. I think we bottomed both those, we're just looking for lands. Here's where you Rain Man, thinking about the statistics, the probability that we bottom 2 non-lands, though we fetched out one of our Steam Vents, so that's kind of 2 lands. Just think about where we're at. I guess I could have land. Oof. Alright, well, Seer Missions again. Hope to draw one. Alright, I think we bottom both of these again. We're just looking for a threat. And I'm probably peeking. Well, I'm definitely fetching, so I can't draw either one of those anyways. Man, burn spells we're looking to counter. I don't think Skullcrack, no. Anything that does more than 3 damage, basically. Rift Bolt. And this is Lava Spike. So we're down to Virtual 5. So we very, very badly need to get... Sorry, Virtual 4. We very, very badly need to get some action going. Suppose I could have countered one of those. Well, I can counter both of them next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to discard Enigma Drake. Maybe I wanted to discard Peak, because then I could counter this Rift Bolt. I think we let the first one go. Reason being is they have 3 cards in hand. This Peak is going to counter a Lightning Bolt, hopefully. And the Stubborn Denial will get the rest. The thing is, we're at 4. Like, if they had one less burn spell, I'd feel a whole lot better about winning this game. Like, if we were at 7, we have enough counter spells to kind of just get there. I think we're bolting face here. They have more burn in hand. Just trying to entice them to play it on their turn. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. You can stubborn denial this one. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that feels real good. So that's the way we win. Now stubborn denial is live because they don't have a land in hand. I think we're just going to end up mildly annoying this player, and then we're going to lose. It's like, ah, dang, they countered my shard volley. I'd like to counter another shard volley, but I can't, in good conscience, let another burn spell resolve this game, if at all possible. Okay, this is where they say I'm mildly annoyed. Or LOL star 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 star. Ugh. Well, opponent, don't feel too bad. We're just mildly annoying you here. This damn Enigma Drake. If only you were... Oh. Okay, so they have 2 mana spells in hand. Opt. My boy. I think we top this. I don't want to, because it takes off next turn, but if we don't get a threat with... Oh, there it is. Spark Elemental, huzzah! Thought for sure we were dead. So fetching's real bad. Is it bad enough that I don't do it? If I wasn't going to fetch, I needed to... Let's see. I mean, they have to draw it. I mean... If I wasn't going to fetch, I should have bottomed. So I think I have... I think my line... Ooh, okay. Okay. We win next turn if they don't have a 1-mana burn spell. Oh, brother. Looks like they have it. Oh, GG. GG. Alright. Yeah, we were just looking for a Killing Fiend. Maybe I shouldn't keep hands without one of these guys in it, but I think it's okay to keep that hand. I don't think we did anything bad. I think we were all right. Do we maybe want to dispel? Nah. I think Burn's probably just a bad matchup. Oh, Amateur of Magic. I do not want to play you again, so I shall wait. Whoop. So, cards that didn't make the cut. I don't think there's many. I think these are all. I think this is all pretty good and standard. I like playing when I'm playing new decks. I like kind of playing the base deck first before I start being derivative. But I will be honest. I am more excited about playing the Grixis version of this deck with Claim to Fame, which, if you've watched all my videos, you've seen me play against it. I haven't played against it too recently, but in some of my first couple of, maybe not first couple, but like the first third of my videos, I think I played against it more often than not. I don't want to play this person again. So maybe we'll do something... Yeah. Maybe we'll do something a little different this time. Go to the practice queues? That sounds bad. It is Halloween, though. Yeah, alright. We'll go to the turns practice queues. So we are now venturing into no man's land, as I like to call it. This We could see literally any deck. We could see this deck that we're playing, which would be crazy. Like, who would play a deck like this? Ooh, Dried Militant. Okay, well that immediately... Well, I guess it does. It's not too bad. I was gonna say immediately invalidated us, but it actually doesn't. It just makes our Enigma Drakes and Bedlam Revelers worse. We got a Killing Fiend though, and they look like if they're mono green, that's very fine with me. If for some reason they play a 1-mana spell I want to counter, okay. So they're just jamming this out, that's fine. Doesn't have Vigilance, right? It does have Reach, and that will get you. Maybe it won't get you, but it gets me all the time. I was playing a whole lot of Delver when this card was starting to see playing Modern, and I cannot tell you how many times I lost a Delver into this thing. It was so annoying. We don't have a Bolt, so that's unexciting. Well, hang on. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna pitch it. Boom. Get wrecked. We are playing an awesome deck too. Snakes. I hate Snake Shock. I hate him. I hate Snake Shock. I hate him. This is the pause 99% of people make when Disrupting Shoal is cast against them. Force of Will, getting your spell countered with no mana up is common in Legacy, Vintage, etc. But a lot of people in Modern have never had the pleasure of that horrendous experience. And I like to give that experience to them, just to let them know that Magic is a broad and diverse game full of a million ways for you to want, that make a million different ways that'll make you want to gouge your eyeballs out. That is not an Indiana Jones quote, but he might as well have said it if he had played Magic the Gathering. I think. Alright, I'm looking at this candy, and sorry kids. Sorry kids, I'm eating some. I'm also looking at these bagels thinking, sorry kids, but... Ooh. Reese's White Chocolate Ghost. Very peanut buttery. Maybe not the best choice when talking is my job right now. It's really the kids paying me back for doing that. Can we win? No. I guess we get Metamorphosed again. Also, should not eat on the recording. A lot of people, it's a real turn-off for them. Drinking's bad enough, but ooh, Aspect of the Hydra. Drinking is a necessity. I think we'll just play. Well, yeah, I'll play Thing in the Ice to keep a necessity to keep my medium voice, my medium tier voice going at medium tier and not delving into crap tier. Until you start talking a lot on things like these, you don't really realize how much talking ruins your voice. And it does. So, our good friend Water, or Coffee, tonight it is Water. So Aspect of the Hydra is a great pump spell for mono green decks. As long as it's not killing us, though, we're fine. If they want to attack, I'm more than happy to not block, actually. Well, maybe I should. Because they have +4, which is 8, with whatever that card was, Vines of the Vastwood. So they have +8, and then they have +2, so that's +10. That's 14. So yeah, I do have to block actually, which is kind of hilarious. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. But I think we just win now. As long as we don't lose, we win. Which, you know, you can say that about everything. Okay, that's a good one. I think we're just dead here. I think we have to rely on them not wanting to block. Though there are some sorceries we could cast here. Chief of which being Serum Visions. Maybe, okay, maybe we do one. They're just going to aspect and we're going to lose on the attack anyways, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'd have to, we could put 4, 5, 6. We can put 4 on that. It can get pumped up to 3, 4, 5. You can get pumped up 9, so it'll be at 13. Which means how much of that goes through? Well, I guess we just attack. I think we're just dead here. Because 13, that means 9 damage goes through. And then we'd have to block here. And then they could just win next turn. There's really no downside to them blocking here for them. They should do it. We don't win. It's really close though. They should have blocked. Like if I had mutagenic growth, we just win. Or if I drew into another spell. My goal was to opt into something I could cast at instant speed. And I wasn't going to, you know, cast opt in main phase. But there were enough cantrips and there's enough, basically just Serum Visions was enough of a card that, oh, that's a good too. I forgot Vines. They could use it defensively. So yeah, even that doesn't kill us. But they win. Aspect of the Hydra. Good card. Which I say without a hint of irony, it is actually just a good card. I think we just want to race these fools. Maybe we take out Shoals for interaction. Yeah, I think that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Dismember. Maybe we want 1 Shoal. I don't think we want any of this. Dismember. Well, Dismember deals with that Leatherback dude we just saw. Kind of the same thing as this, though, except it costs 1 mana, and it's guaranteed to do something. When I'm running 1 Shoal, I don't know. But anyways, what I would have liked to have done there was draw into a spell that would win me the game. But they always had that out of Vinesing our own creature, my creature. So we finally have a hand with Manamorphose, which I am just positively jazzed about. It's one of the better cards one of the best cards, I should say, to combine with this entire deck. We're gonna, well, I think we're okay getting Island here. Just gonna smooth out our next couple of draws, hopefully. We want both of those. Probably in not that order. I want to draw the Serum Visions and then draw into the Mutagenic Growth. So as I've fetched that, just think about things for a second. We can't cast Reveler, but it's going to be a while until we can cast Reveler as is. think I'm just going to do this. Bottom that, top this. And we'll shock here. But as I've fetched, we're going to probably have to hold on to this Manamorphose for the turn we want to cast Reveler, which is kind of bogus, but that's on me. That's on me. And other famous quotes from Han Solo. Han Solo. Indiana Jones. I can't even get my Harrison Ford straight. Tusker. So Tusker will always be 3. This will end up being more. So I'm fine bipping it right now. It's more annoying to deal with. We can snap back Lightning Bolt next turn as well. Opponent acting like they've never seen a Lightning Bolt before. Okay, good. We're good. Maybe they just disagreed with my use of Bolt on the Tusker, which, you know, could be, well, hang on. Turn off. Well, it doesn't matter. Always F2 before you F6, kids. So, let's see what they play. Rancor. We're just gonna Bolt in response. This gets rid of Rancor. Rancor is annoying. They could have Vines, but even if they have Vines here, the Rancor falls off. So it's kind of a win-win. The thing that gets them out of it is a Pump spell, which they do have. But gotta go for it. You gotta have faith in yourself. Faith in your Lightning Bolts. When the moment strikes, you cannot hesitate. Hesitation is death. Harrison Ford. So we currently will have 2 spells in the graveyard, which means our Bedlam Reveler costs $1.50. Alright. We believed in ourselves and we did not hesitate like our good friend Harrison Ford tells us to, but it was still not good enough. But that's okay, because we still save. We got a Mutagenic Growth out of their hands. Their hand. They don't have multiple hands unless they're cheating. And if they're cheating at Magic Online, they are probably smart enough to be doing other stuff besides cheating at Magic Online, so I doubt it's happening. It's interesting to see if they want to attack here. I bet they don't. Yeah. Ooh, child. We're just gonna get rid of it now. I don't want to play into another pump spell. Pumper. What? Who says that? Pump spell. We also get to crack in for 2 here, and you know, this deck is supposed to win games quickly, and it has not done it yet. I suppose we could have just attacked in with... Oh, they don't have another creature. Oof. Well, I kind of wanted to crack in for 8 with Snapcaster, but I think this is just a better play. Another reason I like Snapcaster in this deck is because flipping it, if you have to cast, flipping Thing of the Ice is great when Snapcaster's on the board. I do want to opt for a land, so I am going to use opt on our turn. Opponent was all in on that Tusker, so it feels great to get rid of it. You cannot, unfortunately, you cannot get Quadruple Strike, so I don't think we're going to need that. So if we draw a 1-mana spell, 1-mana instant, I will be very, very tempted to use it next turn. We do have a mountain, so I think I want that next turn. Because I do want to fetch it. So we can win the game next turn. We probably will. Because Thing in the Ice is baller! Sorry if that was too loud. Because we can Mutagenic Growth, Manamorphose, and Temur Battle Rage next turn. And opponent doesn't even want to see our cool next turn. They're just demoralized by their lack of lands. Reveler just sat. Maybe we want a Disrupting Shoal over a Reveler. It is kind of medium in this matchup. Nah, it is a great blocker, though. I think Reveler's good enough. I want to be as proactive as I can against a mono-green Stompy. Yup, this looks fine. Yup, this looks fine, pa. And other quotes by our good friend Harrison Ford. Good, no one drop. Here we'll just wait until next turn, see what kind of shenanigans they have. Shenanigans. We're fetching a mountain to bolt if it's something. If it's like Strangler Geist, I'm gonna regret all of my decisions in life. Colonian Tusker, okay, good. I hate Strangler Geist. It is a good card, but it's always good against decks I play. Snow Cover. Let's trade 1 mana for 2. Clean and simple. So we're gonna jam the old Kiln Fiend this turn. We're getting an island. We're playing against an aggressive deck. I'm going to be conservative. Flash forward 5 minutes where my conservative play ruins us. But we do have a 3rd land in hand, so that it's not going to ruin us. So do they have the neck? Oh, there it is! I would have held it back if I was them. Maybe that's me being too conservative. And also knowing our hand. So here, yeah, we're gonna go deep on this. And by deep, I mean deep on this life total loss. Peek first. See if we have any information. Rancor and Aspect of the Hydra. So interesting they kept up Aspect. Oh, maybe they were expecting us to block. Probably should just play Rancor anyway, though, right? So, yep. Might as well just get in for the damage this turn. Thing in the Ice is fine. I'm okay. Am I okay drawing that? It's pretty good against their hand. Yeah, we'll draw that. And we'll crack in. I don't see a reason to bolt. Face. It is 4 extra damage. Sorry. 6 extra damage. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably means they can't attack next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Feeling good this game. Swinging in for 10 damage sure does feel nice. I will not lie. Hope everyone's Halloween has gone well. This is probably going to be on the webs, well, depending on your time zone, past your trick-or-treat hours. So hopefully you enjoy it with all the candy that you stole from children, because that is the trick part of Halloween. It's the one night a year you can steal candy from children. No, that's not true. You shouldn't steal candy from children. But Yep, either you trick-or-treated or you treated yourself to candy. Either way, candy. The candy is what I'm getting at here. So they're rancoring up the Strangleroot and attacking. It's kind of aggressive. We could just team or battle rage. They're rancoring up the Tusker. Interesting. I wonder if they still attack. I think if they're attacking, they should rancor. Yeah, okay, they're not attacking. So here, I want to play both of these. But I think we just 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's only 4. Well, it will be a 5-5. I think I just like playing Thing. That island. Let's put the Fear of God in them. I would love to swing here with a pump spell or something. I'd love to draw something, is what I'm saying. Playing, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Because we drew that, do we just attack here? They probably just block with the Strangleroot, so I don't think we do. But anyways, as I was saying, playing the Thing out first is good for Thing, but let's say we opt into a Team or Battle Rage, or no, a Metamorphose. We would have preferred to have played that first. Ooh, Treetop Village. Okay, so I'm going to want to win next turn. Treetop Village is kind of annoying. And I think we can. We're going to draw 3. Well, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. So maybe we don't win next turn. Yeah, I thought it was going to cost 2. We'll see. If only I had more dual mana. This Thing in the Ice really puts the opponent in a bind, though. And I don't think they have enough pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Aspect is 5, so 10, 11, 12. So yeah, I do have to block. But I don't think they can attack either. They have to attack with both for Aspect to be lethal. I probably still block, though. Right? Because going down to really small numbers sounds bad. So we know they have Aspect. 1, 2, that's a 5 mana pump. So that puts them, that's a 10. So if they have any other pump spell, we lose. Okay, maybe they're not attacking. The fact that they're hesitating over this makes me almost certain. Is that a kid? No, it's not a kid. I thought it was a kid. Makes me almost certain that they do have 2 pump spells. I think I might just... Here, if I was streaming, I would ask you guys if I should give bagel or candy to the first kid who comes. And, okay, so they didn't attack, which means I don't think they have it. So, I think in that case, we are okay to shock here, play Enigma Drake. We have 8 toughness to make this Trampler regret its life choices. Mother of Pearl. Okay, so my entire plan was based off of being able to cast that Reveler. I just said it. I literally just said it, that I needed 3 mana for that Reveler. God, that's hilarious. Okay. So, but next turn, so I'm blocking whatever comes at me, and I'm leaving up Thing in the Ice. Well, maybe not, because Treetop Village is annoying. So then we know they have Aspect. I think we present enough of a danger zone thanks to Kiln Fiend. Now we have Enigma Drake in the air. Well, maybe this is actually too threatening because they don't have a way to block it. Maybe that's a reason to not play it. So now they're going to go aggro, try to win. Aspect is still 5/5. I don't think they have 2 pump spells. Did they play a land this turn? I haven't been paying attention. I don't think they did. I like our odds of winning next turn. Ooh, Treetop Ape. Treetop Village, not Treetop Ape. So the card I want to keep alive is Thing in the Ice. Experiment 1. And then they have Aspect for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Aspect for 6. Let's see how they attack. Alright, so that's 9. This is 8. I think we have to block here, though. 11, and that'll be 11. So 11 is 7 damage. So, yeah. Block like this. Block like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 8. I think that's okay. This is how we're winning. Well, hang on. It's not 8 if they go here. So that's 11. So that's 7 over 7, 8, 9. Okay, so if they go here, it's 9. If they go here, it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8, 9. If they don't, yeah, this is okay. Right? Right. Anyway, we slice it. We survive, and our out is Flipping Thing in the Ice. I suppose we also could have blocked in a way where we left Kiln Fiend back, but like we just have to draw. Well, maybe 3 spells is actually kind of a rough ask. I don't think it is, though. Yep. So basically I'm saying we're more likely to draw... Oh, I miscounted. That's hilarious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So plus 6, right? So 6, and that was 11. So that cracks over 7. And it's 8, 9. Right? What did I miss? 7, is that 4 damage? Eight, 9. We're at 10, right? Huh. I'm missing something very simple here that is going to make me look super dumb, but I don't even care, because that's weird to me. Right? Because this was plus 6, so pushed it up to 11. Has trample. Does this give it first strike or anything? No. So I had 4 toughness, right? So 7 came over. I was down to 3. And then 2. Wasn't I at 10? I can't open that. Well, can't even draw a card. That's unfortunate. Well, sorry about that. I obviously either Magic Online messed up or I'm really, really bad at counting. Hmm. 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 7, 8, 9. I was at 10, I thought. Maybe I fetched and was at 9? I'm pretty sure I was at 10. Ah, whatever. Let's play another match. The beauty about recording this is I will know exactly what went wrong. And you will know too, and think me dumber. But it's okay. Because sometimes when you're playing against Stompy, you somehow miscount the damage. It's gonna be haunting me forever though. Alright. I'm tempted to go look at the replay right now. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So yeah, obviously, if I had counted correctly, I would have blocked the thing in the ice onto the treetop village, or there's no reason not to. I just didn't want them to kill it, and they probably don't kill it because they're probably going to want to keep around as many threats as possible, which means they're probably 10 times out of 10 pumping that Tusker if I block, like I did with my Enigma Drake. But from my perspective, which was obviously wrong because I died. I didn't lie, I died. From my perspective, surviving at 1 was worth the risk of... Surviving at 1 was better, was just as good as surviving at 3, which is what I thought we were going to be at if I blocked. It was worth the risk of potentially losing Thing in the Ice, which is how I wanted to win next turn. You can argue with that line of logic, perhaps being bad. I'm only drawing 4 cards next turn, including my draw. But I mean, we have all these bad boys. We have these bad boys. I think we were pretty favored to flip it. We had Mutagenic Growth. Whole lot of free spells. Like maybe the real mistake there was obviously the real mistake was blocking away where I died. But assuming everything I thought was correct, maybe the real mistake was thinking I had more outs to flip Thing than Kiln Fiend. Because all I would need for Kiln Fiend was a Teamer Battle Rage or a Lightning Bolt, some way to remove their one blocker that they played. Can't believe I lost that. Can't believe I'm out of water. Well, the one good thing about tonight is that no kids have come yet. We're fetching... Ooh, Infect. I wonder how good this is against... Well, I mean... Might as well just peek. Let's see the damage. Blighted Agent, Might, Rancor, Twisted Image. Okay. Gonna fetch another Steam Vents because life total means nothing. We're not dead next turn. Mutagenic Growth is pretty good at being able to block and kill this Glistener Elf next turn. Bottom that. Man, if I had bottomed this Mutagenic Growth, we might have... No, we couldn't have drawn the Shoal. But we want the Shoal. Shoals could be good. Ooh, no, we don't want the Shoal. Shoal's bad. Well, it might end up being good. It depends on what our next draw is. So we'll be able to cast Reveler the turn after this, which is nice. Assuming I use both Mutagenic Growths. So here, we're going to rid ourselves of this problem if they attack. I'm kind of hoping they don't draw Blue Source, because that leaves open... Sure. Well, I have to block. And we're also going to got him. So this is 6/6. We might as well do both because it helps out our Reveler. Two-drop. Blue 2-drop. This costs 3. Okay, so we're going to peek. Sure. So Hierarch is actually very danger of actually killing us because of how I've played. Opt. Okay, interesting. Let's see what opponent had to say. Opponent said, "LOL, what?" They have no idea what's happening. So they can't play their Blighted Agent. Ooh, still might be dead. So they're not pumping? Okay, that's kind of weird. I feel like they should have played Noble, one of the two. We're missing out on a trigger, but that's fine. Okay, suppose we attack. Highland, opt. Bottom that. Thing in the ice. Okay, so I'm gonna play these two creatures. Pass the turn. Oh, right, Thing in the Ice. Oh, sorry, Twisted Image. I knew that was a card. It seems to me like, I guess they're just trying to draw a pump spell, but I don't think they have the mana. It seems to me that they're probably better off just playing Blighted Agent. Because now, like, well, I mean, they have no idea what we're playing, but if we have, okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can crack in for 9. Not good enough. But I suppose we do it anyways. Oh, I guess it's 10. Counting's hard, guys. So now they need a removal for an Enigma Drake, or I think we just win. Yep. So I need a way to make this unblockable. Oh, do they draw Distortion Strike? Oof. Good game. We were close. So Stubborn Denial. I don't think Reveler. Well, maybe it's alright. I guess a Braid's good. This is good. Ravenous Trap. I think is too narrow. Dismember is good. Disrupting Shoal is pretty good too. Enigma Drake is great, but perhaps we just want to attack there. Enigma Drake is great for the same reason Blood Moon is great, and I think I'd rather have Blood Moon because it cuts off more of their mana. The reason being that it blocks or gets rid of Inkmoth Nexus. So Snapcaster, Serum Visions, Peak, or Opt? I guess Opt is kind of where we're at. Well, maybe we could go down on Mutagenic Growth because we're not really trying to win in combat. And they have more pump spells than us. Opt or Peak? I think let's get rid of Peak. I think Opt is just good. And with these Blood Moons, we're less likely to be able to play Snapcaster profitably. Kind of don't hate our matchup here, especially with Disrupting Shoal. We'll keep. Guess we're gonna fetch Shock. We're bolting any turn 1 play. Well, maybe we're not. Maybe we're Disrupting Shoal for the turn 1 play and bolting the turn 2 play. Yeah, let's do that. The reason being is that Bolt gets rid of the unblockable card, and we don't have a way to counter. Okay, good. We don't have a way to counter. Let's peek before opt. We don't have a way to counter Blighted Agent. So they didn't play Blighted Agent, so they want to hold open Apostle's Blessing. That's fair. Manamorphose, good card. We don't need it right now. Need this. This is exactly what we need. Don't need both of them, though. Slow down there, cowboy. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 3, 6, 9. So we can win next turn. I doubt they block. Let's see if they do, though. We're gonna attack. This can all be done at instant speed. So we finally, what is this game like? 2, 5, 6. We finally get to do it. Like, we get to do what this deck wants to do. All right. Let's see if we win. We'll get blue-red. Ooh. Bolt. Maybe I should have Battle Raged first, but we're dead to Spell Pierce either way. GG. Oh, Indiana Jones. I know your hand. I peeked at it. It's probably an accident. It's pretty easy to click reveal hand. So, yep, that's the exact way we want to be winning games. It's also, I think, the first time we've won a game like that, which is weird, but because I think this deck is actually fairly consistent at doing what it wants to do. So the real question is, do you block there if you're the opponent? Probably not. This hand. So this is a hand I will mulligan. We have 4 lands, then we have a card that's uncastable. Basically. They kept 7 though. Okay, well, this is a whole lot better. How ballsy. How ballsy are we? We're ballsy. No guts, no glory. Said probably no Magic champion ever. Okay, suppose we just get Island Serum Visions here. Ooh, bottom. Second Blood Moons got me really reconsidering my life choices and my level of guts. Oh, interesting. Attack for 1. Having fun. Land would be nice. So I don't think we're dead next turn, so I think we're okay to play this. It's one of our better cards. Oh, man. As long as... Okay, good. They don't. Oh, they fetched green, though. Dismember! Nice. Alright. So my other option there was bolting and dismembering. We'll see. We'll see how bad that ends up being. It's really bad because they ended up fetching a forest, which Blood Moon's no good anymore, and we have 2 of them. I suppose there shouldn't be F6 here, right? Well, if they have one more. Yeah, I know better than to have played that. Well, maybe one more. We had 2 removal spells that were good against their hand or their board. I got the greedy. Why? Why wait? Also, why not go to the combat, the damage step? You got me, Infect. You got me. Welcome back. We didn't get that 4th match in due to both technical difficulties and my own stupidity, but we didn't miss much. It was a 5-color humans deck that mowed us down, even though we had Blood Moon out of the sideboard. I don't even know if I should have brought it in, to be honest. But we're neither here nor there. We are here now. So we didn't really get to go blue anyone. We didn't blue off. We didn't blue on people as much as I wanted to. The deck certainly can. It's very explosive and powerful. We just didn't get those draws this time, all that consistently. And I think that's more attributable to variance than anything else. Though I will say I do think this deck is tuned perhaps for more Death Shadow than I've been seeing online. Modern's kind of wide open with a lot of lower to the ground strategies, and creatures are kind of making a comeback with the 5-color deck. So I don't know. I mean, Temur Battle Rage is always great against blocking, but the rest of the deck, I mean, Thing in the Ice in theory is good, but it didn't play out that way. I think moving forward, if I was to stay with the strict red-blue version, I would well, I'd obviously not have these 3 cards because they're black. I think I'd run this. I'd just substitute Blood Moon for the Enigma Drakes. I just think Blood Moon is quite good right now, and I want to try this out. It might not be any better. We might just need the Enigma Drakes. But the version I'm really excited for is the version with Claim to Fame and Thoughtseize and Grixis Death. It's a Grixis Death Shadow deck, but it isn't classic Grixis Death Shadow. Probably just sub these out for Death Shadows. Probably bring Stubborn Denials in, and I would want a couple more Claim to Fames. It's like an aggressive bent, while we have Hand Disruption instead of counter spells. And to me, I think that sounds great for this deck, and I'm excited to try it out. It probably won't be this week, or maybe not in the coming weeks, but it will be soon-ish that we do end up trying it out. We've been playing a lot of combo control, so it felt natural tonight to do a little aggro-combo to wash the palate. And tomorrow, because we've been kind of combo-y, maybe I might double down on combo, but I'm leaning more towards creature-based combat, or maybe just non-combo deck tomorrow. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed my punts, my losses, my struggles, the agony, the ecstasy. Hope it was all fun for you. Shout outs to everyone who has subscribed, liked, commented, emailed or tweeted at me these past few months. It's been really awesome making these videos, and it's kind of blown me away that anyone out there enjoys them or finds enjoyment in them. So it's been a humbling experience, to say the least, to do this for you guys. And there's definitely more to come. I think we're going to play probably more of a tier deck tomorrow. We'll see. But on the gratitude front, if you guys want to look up a Han Solo quote, that you can look it up right now. I'll give you some time. You got that? You got the quote? Just pretend like Budget Han Solo, that's me, saying it to you right now. Saying maybe like a telepathic link. It's a nice moment we shared, right? Yeah. Last note, I think this is like the third time I've recorded this outro. I think at least one of those outro recordings, maybe multiple of them, might have accidentally got streamed to Twitter. So if you're one of the maybe 0 people who saw that, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed your look behind the scenes at Tier Fun. And please note that when I do actually stream, it will be not a weird, like you're watching someone do something and then mess up and then do another video and then edit. It won't be weird. It'll be better than that. So hope you can forgive me for accidentally misclicking on OBS. That was pretty embarrassing. But yeah, for everyone else who didn't do that, you guys missed out on some embarrassing moment, I guess. But anyways, we will be streaming. I know I think I've been teasing streaming for the past 3 weeks, but I am getting closer to it. I think maybe I'll do it this week sometime. I want to get a cable for a second monitor just so I can follow chat on the side, but that's really the only thing holding me back at this point. I'm excited to get out there and interact with you guys in the real time. But when I do start streaming, we're still going to be recording. YouTube's where I've started. YouTube's where I'm going to stay. There will always be content on YouTube. I think I'm going to live stream on Twitch. I've got obviously a YouTube account and a Twitch account. Twitch seems like there's a pretty good community of Magic players and people who already want to watch Magic on Twitch. So I might start there, but don't be surprised if there's some YouTube live streams now and again too. But anyways, we are still going to be releasing content on the regular, semi-daily, mostly daily. My weekends are kind of wild cards as usual, if you know that by now. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have had a wonderful Halloween. If you don't celebrate Halloween, hope you've had a wonderful October 31st. And yeah, just thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And woof, Andrew signing out. Goodbye forever, Budget Indiana Jones.